Queen Latifah, Ben Platt, Cynthia Erivo, Leah Michelle, and Lizzo. I haven't heard from Lizzo in so long.
Well, we all know why.
We all know why, but okay, so that kind of just dropped off the face of the earth. You didn't hear anything else about it.
True.
Which I was hoping that the story wasn't real to begin with.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that she's gonna be there, but do you think it's enough? I mean, you can have all the money in the world and still lose.
I mean, that is true. And with everybody in the way people are going on with Joe Biden right now and with the Orange Man. And I feel like business people, and I don't like that I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing a lot of business people come together and saying things like, oh, I had more money when Trump was in power, and they're not giving Biden his due for the economy. They have a messaging problem, I think. And that is the problem. But they've got to work on that. They got to work on messaging. They need to hire some of the people from the Republican Party to do their messaging, because they're really missing it, especially here in Florida, as far as I'm concerned.
But do you find that the Democratic Party, they're kind of all over the place? They're everywhere.
Yes.
They don't know if they're coming, they're going. The party is in 10 different places. And now to add to it, you have one of the Kennedys that is entering the race. This is where the problem comes in, because that's going to split the vote.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen when it comes time to vote? I just feel like the Democratic Party, they need to tighten that grip. They're doing a lot of, let me find the black people.
Yeah.
Let me go in. Uncle Joe is going into people's kitchen and cooking with them. That's not going to cut it.
No, people want to feel it on a level where they're they want to feel it in their paychecks, or they want you to at least act like you understand.
Right.
And I'm going to be honest, his reaction to the pandemic versus the previous president was much better to me. And I think people actually got an opportunity to feel like their president cared or their government cared. The problem is, halfway through his term, Republicans came in and they stopped everything. And so now people are feeling the crunch even more, and they're not remembering the good that was done for them. So again, I think it all comes down to messaging. It all comes down to people just kind of trying to have some political discipline to try and understand what it is that they need to do in terms of voting. And people, you need to understand, this election is the most important election ever. If I never come back on this set and say anything else, Tono, please know that if you have our complexion, or if you are of any, the shade that I'm talking about, y'all know I'm talking about,